What's up, boys and girls? DRS here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we'll be continuing our journey into Formula 1 with round 4, the Imola Grand Prix. Now, last off, it was a mixed race kind of situation. It was a terrible qualifying. We qualified last, but it was a great race. We gained, 16 positions from P22 to P6. So it ended up being a great race. So that shows that our car, even in wet conditions, has pace. But that's not for qualifying, at least not yet. We haven't seen that yet. That's only for the race. And we don't know how good the car is going to be short term, like all that. So yeah, let's just fast forward a bit, and there's a season break before Imola. Who would have thought? I don't remember that there being a season break in real life. If there was, it was like 2 years ago now at this point, 2023 was, so I wouldn't remember. So just helping out a teammate with, simulator time and gym situation, whatever he's got over there. So let's that's basically it. Let's just jump straight into the race, shall we? We're just gonna not do anything, not do the Pirelli hot lap like whoever does it anymore. So yeah, let's just dive straight into qualifying, shall we? Alright, diving straight into qualifying Q1 then. It is monsoon weather, full wet tires, and it's oh my god, it's raining so much. And yeah, well, that kind of shows that last race, if you haven't checked that video out, please do check that out. As we run right at the exit of turn 2, that kind of goes to show that we were on the wrong tires last race. We were definitely on the wrong tires. It was supposed to be into it wasn't supposed to be into. It was supposed to be for wet. But yeah, as we also get blocked by Novalak around the end of the lap, now at this point I was just trying to do another lap, but I knew that Novalak was not gonna give this up. So I was just like, you know what, let Novalak do the lap. So we're gonna start a different lap then. As we lose time on the straight, you can see that exit on this lap wasn't very great as we run wide into turn 1 and then skip cut the corner in turn 2, and then near the end of the track or the lap, you can see we gained about 2/10, and that's what Novalak cost us, 2/10 as we hit the wall. Coming to the line, are we through or not? Into Q2? Yes, we are. 7th place it is. We're into Q2. So diving straight into Q2, then we go lap 1. It is now into, and it is a lot better to drive already. It's in the steering wheel, like you can feel the car just handle it way better, and the first turn as well, the first couple of turns was also better, and the whole lap in general was a lot better. And near the end of the lap, you can see that it was just a lot better. The last sector was also a lot better, and I go purposely to the left a bit because I want to have that green delta time on my final lap, so that I have the confidence as we gain a little bit of time on the straight into turn 1, 2, 3, and at the exit of 3 we have gained about a second already, and by the end of the lap it's 3.5 seconds, and we lock up a bit around the last the penultimate corner, I think that is. And yeah, we have lost some time, but we still gained the 3.5 seconds. This is gonna be enough to get into Q3. It should be enough. It's not. It's P12. We're out of qualifying. We're out of qualifying P12.
Well, today's venue has a full name that is perhaps lesser known than its informal one. So today we're at Imola, or to give it its official title, the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Edino Ferrari, named after their legacy. A beautiful tribute at a beautiful circuit. It's time, everyone, for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. One lap of Imola, anti-clockwise of course, unlike most Formula One circuits, will take our drivers round 3.1 miles of track. 19 turns, 9 right-handers and 10 to the left. Drivers will need to be precise at the hairpin at turn 7, given the subsequent uphill section. Without a good exit from that corner, they'll lose a lot of time on that stretch. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Hamilton, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Albon, Gasly, Verstappen, Leclerc, Grim Reaper, Ricciardo, Bottas, Magnussen, Joe, Ocon, Novalak, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Sargent, and Yuki Tsunoda. And now it's time to head down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn 1, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, this is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix, which means there's a lot of very important people here behind the scenes. I'd love to give them a strong result to watch today, plus a good result might make my post-race meetings a little bit easier.
So as we go on to the race, I'm thinking we should do a just start off the hards and then end on the mediums, go 18 laps, see what happens. And Charles Leclerc, fun fact, Charles Leclerc and I have not been separated the past 3 races. We have been side by side next to each other every time, because in Jeddah, if you remember, we pushed, I think it was George Russell, we pushed him a little bit wide around the final corner. That meant that Charles Leclerc was able to come past him and finish right behind us. And in Australia, he was stuck behind us for like 9 laps or something like that. So out of all the 3 races we have done so far in our career, Charles Leclerc has been finishing behind us every single time. Because the first race we ever did, he retired out that race. So as we go through 5 straight lights, 5 red lights, I should say, it's going to be lights out, and away we go. Do we get a good start? Gasly doesn't, and we do get a good start, but we are boxed in. We have nowhere to go. We passed Gasly, but we have nowhere to go. We can't even go to the inside because we're too far behind, and we can't make it around. We are actually going to make it around the outside of Charles Leclerc, and we're going to get through Charles Leclerc. And now if we get a good exit, we're going to be side by side with Verstappen. We're side by side with Verstappen, and we're ahead of Verstappen and we have gone wide. Oh my God, Verstappen has hit us. Verstappen has hit us, and I have no idea how Verstappen didn't get any damage. So this is the start of the race. You can see how Sainz, the other Ferrari, gets past the opposite Sergio Perez, and yeah, I have no idea how Verstappen didn't get damage from the contact. I have no idea, because that was a pretty hefty bit of contact, as well as we see the start of from our kind of point of view a little bit. You can see we just got boxed in and we had nowhere to go. Yeah, we just had nowhere to go, and then we just go around the outside of turn 1, making the inside for turn 2. And yeah, great exit out of turn 3 as well. We're going side by side with Max Verstappen, the Red Bull, into turn 4. And yeah, we just go a little bit wider into turn 5, I think that is, and then Verstappen just runs into us. And this is a POE of Verstappen, and I have no idea how he didn't get any visual damage, at least, because I think he does have damage, which is why he's slow, which is why we have lost around a second to Alonso in 8th place.
Okay, the
So
start was
we have to
fine.
make a
Let's
move
try and
soon.
move
We
forward.
have to make a move to get ahead of Verstappen, because the only other guy that's on hard tires is Fernando Alonso. There's no other starter on hard tires, I'm pretty sure, at least in the top 15, I should say. In the top 15, it's only me and Alonso who have started on hard tires. And that is exactly what we are gonna do. We are gonna try to drive past Verstappen. We are side by side with the Red Bull. We have disabled our overtake. It's pure straight line speed against straight line speed. Down to 10. We're gonna be down the inside. We have gotten Verstappen. What a move that was! And we have to brake a little bit out of the exit of turn 2, because we were gonna go onto the grass. And yeah, as we skip forward to later in the lap, now Leclerc has to do the same thing. You can see he does have damage, because he's Verstappen already 2.3 seconds behind us. He definitely has damage, and yeah, there's no other way. Now Leclerc, if he wants to do anything, if the Ferrari wants to get past, get close to us, he has to get Verstappen right now. And that is what he's gonna do. Down to up to the start finish straight. He's gonna get DRS. Well, actually, he doesn't have DRS. He's gonna try to go around the right side, make it the outside, making it the outside line for turn 1. Can he make a move? What a move that is! An amazing move from Charles Leclerc. A great move at that. And this is the leader's lap 4. This is Sergio Perez trying to make a move on Carlos Sainz. Can he make a move anywhere over here into turn 1? Doesn't look like it. Well, actually, no, never mind. It doesn't. He tries to look for a move as Sainz goes a little bit wider. And this is the McLaren. So Piastri, I'm pretty sure, I think we missed the radio message from our engineer. But Piastri, the engineer said that Piastri has a little issue with his car. So he's going to be slow. He's going to be slow, Piastri is. And as we see, this is Alonso and Albon right in front of us. Let's see what happens here. Alonso goes into the inside, and he is already ahead of Albon before even turn 2. So we cannot let Alonso go. And this is a lap 5. This is then Sergio Perez goes around the left side this time, making it the inside lane, and he is already past Carlos Sainz. He is up into the lead of the race. Back into the lead goes the Red Bull, and this is Carlos Sainz coming, try to come back past Sergio Perez on lap 6. He's gonna try to go around the outside. Doesn't happen at all. He has to stick back in as we move along to our POE. Now we have to do something, because if you see, Leclerc is 1.4 seconds behind us, so we have to get past Albon. And same thing with Piastri, because Piastri, if he still has the mechanical issue, he's gonna hold us up, and he's gonna lead, he's gonna make us vulnerable basically to the likes of Leclerc, and well, basically just Leclerc actually, because Bottas 4.5 seconds behind that. So as Albon tries to make a move on Piastri, he goes around the left side. Can he make a move? Can he make the move stick? He does not yet. As we hit Albon, we're gonna try to go around the outside and make it 3 wide into turn 3, but no, it's not gonna happen. And Albon is passed, and we're gonna try to look for a move down to turn 4. We can make a move around the inside, and we are gonna look for a move. It's a late dive. We have slight contact made with the rear left tire of Piastri, but we are through. We are through to P8, and now we have to chase. The Albon now, as Leclerc right on the same lap tries to make a move down into the penultimate corners. On Piastri doesn't make anything work, but that might actually compromise his exit out onto the start finish straight. It is DRS. It is the DRS for both cars, the McLaren and the Ferrari, down into turn 1. Who is it gonna be? It is gonna be the McLaren who comes out ahead. It's still gonna be the McLaren coming out ahead. And as we go to lap 8, we have to make a move. We have to make a move on Alexander Albon, because Alonso is getting away. 2.5 seconds clear already. We're gonna try to make a move. No, we're not. We're not gonna. We're gonna think about it again, and we're gonna stick right behind Albon. But yeah, we have to make a move because you can see Leclerc already lost 2 seconds behind Piastri in just 2 laps. So as we go on to lap 9, this is then. Can Leclerc make a move this time? No, he's not. He's not going to be able to make a move again. So that is 2 laps that Leclerc has been stuck behind Piastri. This is lap 10 then we go to. Leclerc tries to go around the right side, the outside line. Is he going to be past the McLaren? Yes, he is. He is finally. It took him 4 tries. 4 tries it took Leclerc to get past the McLaren. And this is on to lap 11 now we go. This is for 2nd place on the podium. The Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton goes around the inside of Carlos Sainz, and he makes the move stick. And that was a great little move for the Mercedes as we try to make a move on Alexander Albon. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go around the outside. We're gonna be past Albon even before the braking zone. This is. And yeah, now we have to chase Alonso to 1.9 seconds. Now we have to try to make a move. So this is going on to lap 12 now. This is Leclerc on Albon, the very next lap after we made a move. So this is Leclerc. He goes around the outside. Can he make a move? Is it going to be another good move by Leclerc? It is. He is ahead. He is ahead of Alexander Albon. So now it is again a Ferrari and a Red Bull again. Both, next to each other, basically. And I think now Piastri's mechanical issue thing has been solved because now he's up to P9 and Leclerc is trying to make a move around the outside of us. We're gonna be the latest of the breakers. We're gonna force him a little bit wider. That's gonna compromise his exit out of turn 3, and it's gonna be Piastri and Leclerc side by side. Who is it gonna be down to turn 4? Is it gonna be Piastri? Is it gonna be Leclerc? It looks like it is Leclerc, but no, Piastri hangs it in there and down into the hairpin. Who is it gonna be? Is it gonna be the McLaren ahead of the Ferrari? I think it is. It is the McLaren ahead of the Ferrari. So now Leclerc, who was trying to look for a move up to P7, down to P9. So as we start lap 14 then, we're just trying to weave as much as we can, so not giving the McLaren any bit of tow to try to hang on to this position, because we have already lost 5 seconds. We have lost 3 seconds to Alonso. So maybe this strategy wasn't working out, as it is lap 15 this is. Lap 16, I should say. Starting lap 16, Leclerc comes in, and the next lap, Piastri also comes in. So, Alonso moves into 1st place. So the leaders also come in, and we go to P2. So this is Sergio Perez. He's gonna be he has been undercut, I should say. He's been undercut by the Mercedes, and the next lap, Alonso comes in, and this is going to be Sergio Perez right on the back of Lewis Hamilton. Is he going to make a move, try to gain the lead back? Yes, he is. He's going to go around the outside. Is he going to make the move stick? Yes, he will. What an amazing move that was, Sergio Perez. Welcome back. What a move that was. And Lewis Hamilton tries to go around the inside of turn 4. Doesn't make it work. Thinks better off it and backs out of it. And you can see, by the end of the lap, we have lost 4 seconds. This was not the right call. We should have paid with Alonso. We have lost so much time. Now all we have to do is hope that we can, be somewhere close to Leclerc, because I don't think this was the right strategy to go try to do an overcut. I don't think it was the right strategy. Even if we go on the soft tires, I don't think it's the right strategy at all. Because I just don't, for some reason, the car just doesn't feel that good. And we come out P11, no P12, no P13. From, P8 to P13, we have lost around 5-6 positions just by staying out 2 more laps. And this is lap 21 then, Sergio Perez and Lewis Hamilton again. Lewis Hamilton makes the same move Sergio Perez made on him to get the lead back. And yeah, they are just clapping, and the other Red Bull right in front of us, he definitely has damage. I don't think he changed his front wing at all, and so we are right on the back of him. and we have set up purple sector 2. In the process of doing that, we're going to try to make a move on Max Verstappen into turn 2. No, it's not going to be a move for us. It's going to be a move for Max Verstappen as they go too wide. They go too wide for 3 corners. This is the Red Bull and the Alpine. Let's see what happens. Is Verstappen going to be ahead of the Alpine down to turn 5? The Alpine is in front of the Red Bull, and we're gonna go diving down the inside of the Red Bull. Scare Verstappen off the line. What a move that was! And Verstappen, we are ahead of him. Now it's up to Pierre Gasly. Now we have to pass Pierre Gasly right now because the gap we have around 12 laps to catch up to effectively what was as we make a brilliant exit move on Pierre Gasly, a great little move. Now we have to bridge 10. I think that's it. We have to bridge enough to get up to at least P7, P8 to see what's gonna happen. And in 12 laps, maybe it's possible, maybe it's not. And this is Sergio Perez going around the inside of Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes, and a pretty straightforward move for him. And this is for the last podium place. This is the other Mercedes of George Russell. He's going to go around the outside, making the inside line for turn 2. An amazing move by the other Mercedes as well. And it took us around 3-4 laps to catch up to Bottas. But that is the pace we need to have to try to catch up to Leclerc. The gap still the same to Albon though. We just lost a second. We're going to try to make a move. We have slight bit of contact with the Kick Sauber, whatever that car is called now. I have no idea what the name of that is. An amazing move that we made, and this is Ocon. Ocon is slow. Ocon is slow. Of the exit of turn 3, Ocon is retiring. So before the start of this race, we were given an option to choose our competitor, as we have a DRS failure. Well, it's not. It doesn't really matter to us because we are not. We have failed to catch up to the millions of front, and NR MG UK is also pretty worn out. But I don't think the DRS will affect us that much at all, as this is Lewis Hamilton on Sergio Perez on lap 30. This is. He's going to go around the outside this time. Is he going to make a move? Is he going to make the move stick this time as well? Yes, he is. He's going to make another move down into turn 1 with DRS and into the lead the Mercedes goes. And now, down to turn 4 and 5, we have gone into deep. We are into the gravel, and Bottas is ahead of us. So that is the final point paying position gone. And we need to make a move to get back into the points. And this is what happened. We just dipped 2 wheels in the gravel, and Bottas just does us. No other way to explain it. We try to make a move down into the left-hander there. Doesn't work out at all. Now we have to stick. We have to stick as close as we can to Bottas through action in the rally to try to make a move down into the outside. We are going to go down the outside of the final chicane in sector 3, and we're going to have a slight bit of contact. Off goes Bottas, and through go us. That was a pretty ping-pongy move, and we've hit the wall. We hit the wall in the start finish straight, and Bottas is going to be right back around the outside of us again. We're going to try to fight him. We're going to go down the inside. Make it. There's another bit of contact made. We're onto the grass, and we are again ahead of Bottas. So down to turn 4 we go. We have to hold on to this. We have gone wide again. And Bottas has hit us. And Bottas has damage. So into the hairpin we go. Bottas has damage in his front wing. So this is what happened. Down to turn 4 and 5 we go. Bottas, we go a little bit wide. Bottas just doesn't, turn right at all. Doesn't brake at all, and breaks his front wing. And now he loses the position to Pierre Gasly, the Alpine of Pierre Gasly. So now Bottas has damage. probably will have to pit. So this is a point of view of Bottas. There was so much space for Bottas to just brake, go a little bit more right, but yeah, he does nothing. So as we start the final lap of the race, we, instead of trying to make a move on Alex Albon right about now, we have lost 12 seconds behind him, and we have to try to defend from Pierre Gasly. So this strategy has been a massive blunder, and this is a home race, I should say. I don't think I've mentioned this before. This Imola is a home race. Well, not as the drivers, but it's a team's home race, Lamborghini's home race, and this is on the final lap. This is Lewis Hamilton on Sergio Perez. Can he make a move? They're side by side into turn one, and it's gonna be Lewis Hamilton who takes the lead of the race. And is that it for Sergio Perez? That surely is it. Surely Hamilton has won it now, as we try to defend from Pierre Gasly. So the last time Lewis Hamilton won a race, and at least in this canon, was in 2021. The last race he won in 2021. In 2024, he wins the Imola Grand Prix. Once again, Lewis Hamilton back on top of the podium, and we just trying to stay in front of Pierre Gasly for just at least 1 point position. But yeah, it was a disaster of a race for us. Disaster of a qualifying, a disaster of a race, a disaster of a strategy. Should not have gone for an overcut. Yeah, it was never gonna work. Our pace was just, we should have abandoned it when Alonso pitted, but we didn't, and we have to pay the price. Instead of P7 or 8, it's P10.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
So Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, tyre management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take the top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. And thanks to his performance today, Sergio Perez is now our new points leader in the Drivers' Championship. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
Let's move on to the constructors. No change in the top spot then, but with today's points, their hold on that lead is getting weaker. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
So that was a total disaster on all aspects, because bad qualifying, bad strategy, we lost the position that we had. Now Leclerc is ahead of us in the championship. He was behind us, so that was a Ferrari behind a Lamborghini. That was a huge honor to have, and now we have lost that, and we have been beaten by the Ferrari in our home race. Yeah, it is also their home race too, but yeah, that was a disaster. So please, that's it for me, guys. So please like, share, subscribe, do everything you want to do, and please don't forget to hit the noti bell after you do subscribe. So yeah, with that, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye.